Hey guys, so my eyes are a little red, so I'm like angling the camera so you guys can't see it as much, so it won't be as distracting. So this past week I got to go to a few cool places. I got to go to IMATS and I went shopping at Daiso. So I guess I'll start with IMATS stuff. So IMATS stands for the International Makeup Artist Trade Show. They show in a few different cities. They show in I think 6 or 7 different cities around the world. London, New York, Sydney, I believe in Canada as well, and also in Los Angeles. Usually takes place in Old Town Pasadena, which is like 626 if you guys know what that means. Basically a huge makeup trade show, the largest one in the world. All the brands are there from Makeup Forever, MAC. I have a little bit of footage, but I have to get it approved first because I had a press pass, so it has to get approved. So I'm gonna show you guys. But first thing I got was a bunch of lashes, obviously, right? So I really like red cherry lashes. These are all red cherry, except I find them to not be a little bit uniform. They can be really sloppy, and so I don't like to buy them online, even though I can get really good deals online, because sometimes some of them are good, sometimes they're bad, and I just like to be able to kind of pick them out in person to make sure they're good quality. So the first one I got was number 600. I tend to like spikier lashes more, if you guys can tell, and the reason why is because spiky lashes give you a bit of more definition to your eye. When you take a photo, the spikes will actually show up, so it'll kind of look like really thick mascara, and also it just gives your eye like a little bit more sexiness, which is why I like it. So number 600, I used this in a tutorial, a really old one. Like this one. And then this is number 99. This is total knockoff, by the way, of an Ardell lash. A lot of red cherry lashes are knockoffs of Ardells, and so this one I like to use on people if they're not wearing super dark makeup or they don't wear fake lashes very often. It's really light, so they don't notice it quite as much, and it's also not too thick or too heavy to the point where, you know, it kind of freaks them out, but it still will show up in pictures and look really pretty and complement kind of lighter eye makeup. Last one I got was number 1 by Red Cherry. They're just these fluttery, sexy, kind of soft lashes. I just personally don't like these ones quite as much just because when your eyes are open, I feel like they don't show up quite as well. So that's why I like the spiky ones. I feel like they show up when your eyes are open, which is what you usually want. Because usually when you're, you know, if your eyes are closed, it doesn't look good in a picture. So the next thing I got was this Parian Spirit Professional Makeup Brush Cleaner. So this was $5 for 2 ounces. That's the show price. Most of these makeup brands, companies, they have a cheaper show price, and so it was a little bit of a discount, and basically it just smells like citrus and lemony zest, orange zest. So you spray it directly on the brush and then you kind of buff it in. You can also use it for more deep cleaning. I just like using these kind of spray bottles for spot cleaning, you know, if I really need to quickly clean my makeup brushes. And so I really like this one. Even though you spray it directly on the brush, it doesn't seem to dry out your brush at all. It also leaves it with a really nice, clean, fresh scent. The MAC one and also the Smashbox brush cleaner, I feel like those ones are just a little bit more sticky and gross. They seem to leave a lot of, you know, product built up on your brushes, and so I don't really like that. So I like this one. It feels very, very clean, and that's why I like it. So the next things I got were these NYX glitter liners. NYX also has glitter liners that are a lot chunkier. They have these little pom-poms coming off of it. I didn't really seem to like those ones, but I like these ones a lot more. So I got this purple one, and I also got this gold one. It's crystal pink and crystal gold. So the crystal pink one is really obviously lavender. So these are really pretty. I'm not sure if they'll show up for you guys, but that's what they look like. Very thin glitters suspended in a clear formula. So it's very fine. It's very pretty glitter. I like it a lot. I like the brush as well. This brush is a lot better than the brush that has the little pom-pom coming off of it. But I noticed that these don't really have the best staying power. They tend to kind of flake off when they dry. So the next place I shopped at was Daiso. So Daiso is like a Japanese dollar store, but way, way, way better. But it's $1.50, so it's not a Japanese dollar store. But so for $1.50, you can get a bunch of cool stuff. It could be anything from, you know, cosmetics to shampoos to cups, plates, stationery, pretty much anything you could ever need in your home, they'll have it there in that store. And so the first thing I got were a bunch of razors. I like these really cheapy, and you see some of the times things are more than $1, sometimes things are less than $1. So these ones were only $1 for 12 little razors. These are just the cheapy ones. I like to use these for when I travel, so I can use them once and then toss them and not feel bad about it, because I just don't like to travel with my normal razor because I tend to lose it or forget it, and then I have to buy another one, and it's just annoying. These ones are super convenient for when you travel, just because, you know, you use it once, you toss it, and you don't feel that bad because it was 10 cents. The next thing I got were these disposable shower caps. So it's 12 for $1.50. I like to use these a lot when I use hair masks. So even if you don't have any hair mask, if you just use your conditioner, first what I do when I do hair masks is I clarify my hair to remove any product buildup, and then I'll just, you know, cover my hair in the hair mask and brush through it and comb it through your hair with your fingers or with a brush, and that way it'll make sure your hair is evenly coated, that the hair mask is touching all of your hair. And then I put a shower cap on or a plastic bag. You guys can also use a plastic garbage bag if you guys want. And I just, you know, blow dry over it for 5 minutes. What this does is it helps the product sink in a lot better. It helps capture the moisture and the humidity and the heat inside of the little shower cap or bag, and it just basically makes your hair mask sink in a lot better, work a lot better. So that's why I like these. These are disposable, so you can just, you know, use one once a week and throw it away. Next thing I got was just this silly little stationery book, just because I like to write things down now because I feel like I'm doing a lot of things at once, and so I don't want to forget. So the next thing I got were these little Japanese cotton puffs. So I used to use the Shiseido ones, and the Shiseido ones are great, but the Shiseido ones are maybe, you know, $9 a pack, and these ones are just like $1.50 for 150 of them. So they'll have a bunch of different brands. They'll probably have 6 or 7 different brands, so for the most part they're the same. I like to use the ones that look like little pads like this. And these are super soft. These are my favorite ways to remove eye makeup. Eye makeup only. These won't remove nail polish because they're so soft. But these are great for eye makeup because they're super gentle and they kind of have a cloth-like texture. So it'll take off your makeup really easily. But it also won't waste your eye makeup remover if you use an expensive eye makeup remover. And it just does a really good job of cleaning up your eye makeup, but in a gentle, kind to your eyes way. So the next thing I got were just these Japanese bobby pins, just because they work a lot better. And they're better for holding, you know, hair that doesn't really stay that well. I don't know why. I just think that they're maybe ridged a little bit differently. But these are just the best bobby pins. And the last thing I got was these eyelashes. So I got a lot of them. I mean, if you saw my Instagram photo, let's go pick them all up right now. I got a lot of them. Clearly have a problem, but you guys know I love fake lashes. And these are a brand that's only made for Daiso. I can't even tell you guys what the name is because I don't think there's an American name on here, but it just says cross type and it says A and it has these kind of little spikes. So I am a huge fan of these eyelashes. I think these are they can be an everyday lash. They could be a going out lash if you like a little bit more of a subdued lash for when you go out. But I love these. I feel like they add the perfect amount of sexiness, and you know, they have the perfect amount of spikiness without making it look too draggish, which I admit a lot of spiky lashes can look kind of draggish, but these are some of my favorite spiky lashes. So I got a bunch of them because they'll usually have this brand in stock, but they won't have this style, and so that's not really helpful. So these are gorgeous. I'm going to put a photo of these in my gallery pretty soon. And so that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed my haul from IMATS and from Daiso. You guys should check out Daiso though, because Daiso is amazing. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.